Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Just now, what is your response? I can see Hui Ru was like, excuse me, who the hell is that avatar? Kira will say, okay, lor, anything, I don't care. As long as you respond to me, I'm able to respond you back, I learn something. And Ian was like, 哎呀 please 人家都知道你这个 ugly avatar 就是 Uncle Raymond 了 nothing to respond. I like Yaya was like sitting there smiling. 就是玩这个无聊的游戏. Forget it. And then the best thing came in late, not late on time. The best part is laughing at me now. Are you there? Why you laugh at me? Look at me. Okay, 哎呦，你的笑容很美嘞。is like coming. Oh my goodness, how come I'm talking to Avatar? All right. As you know, this month is the March. I think you all received my WhatsApp, right? Except Sushiana. We're going to have this exam on the 13th of March. So just respond to me. No need to tell me if you're not able to make it. No need to explain to me you got CCA, got this, got remedial. I only want to hear the yes. If you say no, then just say no, I'm not coming. That's all. I will not ask you why cannot, how come it cannot. Don't worry. 来日方长，对吗？雅叶有听过这句话哦。来日方长就是说 not worry guys. As long as you are interested, Uncle Raymond, I think I need your help. I need to have a face-to-face exam. Just tell me in advance about 1 week. I will 赴汤蹈火 will definitely arrange a face-to-face and help you. Actually, I want to arrange a separate social studies face-to-face to give you more details of doing social study for SPQ and SRQ. When maybe not now, maybe April or somewhere after your do Chinese June exam, right? DCO level, 有吗？有 June 吗？之前有吗？you got the O level. Maybe after your June O level exam, then we have that face-to-face. That one is very important. Trust me, it will help you, but not now. Okay, hold on. All right, let's go on to the topics that we're going to discuss today. And we have done the past 2 months about social response questions. Now it's about time to do structured response questions. All right. And we are doing the structured response question. You can see we're still doing issue 3. And hopefully my target is by end of April that we can complete all the set 4. And then by May, hopefully by May, we can do a lot of revision, a lot of practice paper, and then improve. This is the strategy for the past 2-3 years for social study. Okay, that's the strategy. 这就是那个孙子兵法. How? If you follow that strategy, I think I'm very confident you can definitely, not you, anyone here can score a B3 just for social study. Other subject I cannot guarantee. Because why? Ready? How are you going to respond? Since you are late, I'm going to punish you. Then you must tell me. Just kidding. Just kidding. By now, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, I have spotted the questions for this year GCO levels social study. Please, tolong. In Malay, tolong means cucu 你们不要 share with your classmate or your schoolmate or even your best friend first. No, let's see what your teachers share with you. So far, okay, let's go through a bit. 2, 4, 6 of you. Ready? Now, first of all, this is what happened for the past when social studies started. The first time there's a new modification, the new syllabus. These are the issue 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's when about 2000 I start to spot questions. So this is the actual, and I spotted this one. It didn't come out on time, but this one came up. Prediction 1, it came up. Oh, so I predicted both correct. In year 2000, both I spotted came out 100%. That is for SBQ. Sorry, this is for SBQ. And this is for SRQ. So spotted correct 100%. Then move on to 2021. I prediction is issue 3 and it came out issue 3. I predicted issue 2, it came out issue 2. Wow, another 100%. Then in 2020, I predicted issue 1 and also came out issue 1. Wow. And prediction of issue 3 also came out issue 3, 100% again. That is 2022. Last year, I predicted issue 3. It came out, a prediction issue 2, but it came out issue 3. I predicted issue 1 for SRQ. It came out issue 1. So it's 50% of accuracy. Okay, so you can see from 2020, 21, 22, the 3 years I predicted is 100%, but last year, only 50%, which is the SRQ. The SPQ came out issue 3. So this year, I would like to emphasize more on my predictions for issue 2. I feel that issue 1 will not come out for this year, which is when you are doing set 3. So my prediction for SRQ will be issue 2 or 3. That means you realize these two, there is no issue 1 because last year came out issue 1 already. So this year, I don't think there will be issue 1. Unlikely, if you look at the pattern, okay. Anyway, if you, Ian, do you print this paper out? Do you print? So then you can monitor it. And the best, most of the time, your teacher will also predict. How they predict? Very simple. Kiara, Yaye, Hui Ru, Zixuan, Tian Xiang, and Ian. They will come up the test paper. They'll bring out the test paper, your WA1, WA2, WA3, mid-year exam, prelim exam. Then you know roughly what kind of question will come up. All right. But like last few years, my student will come and share me, Uncle Raymond, my school predicted this question. My teacher say that this question, there's high possibility to come up. So to be honest, it's not very difficult to study. So I think we have a fair bit of time. If let's say, worst come to worst, don't use the word worst. Let's say we really start in June, June, July, August. We have 3 in September, because SS is somewhere end of October, right? On the 30th of October. So we got 4 months to prepare this. I don't see why you cannot score. I'm very confident, not 100%, let's be fair. At least 80 to 90%, I'm very confident that you guys will score in this 4 months. The last 4 months of that, you can prepare and do well. So this is my prediction. So I would like to spend a bit. This one, it took me a couple of weeks to come up with these things. So I leave it to you, okay? If you don't follow my method, it's fine. You want to study everything, I don't stop you. But we must study smart. So the past few years I spotted is quite, at least not 100%, 70% to 80% accuracy, okay? So let's move on. Wait. I'd like to ask everyone this question. Let's start with Ian. So far, I use past tense. I don't use present or continuous tense. Did your teacher spot any question?
No.
Huh?
Like she don't try to spot.
She what?
My SS teacher at school don't try to spot. Like don't she just study everything.
Okay, I leave it to you, All right, fair enough. How about Hui Ru? Thank you. No, no spotting. How about Tian Xiang? No. Kiera?
What was your question?
Did your teacher so far spot which question will come up for SPQ? Oh no, sorry, which issue? Is it 1, 2, 3 or issue SRQ?
No.
Sorry?
No.
No, yeah, you ma?
No.
Okay, Zixuan, I think Thomas, I don't think so, right? No, okay. Let's see, somewhere in May or June, you tell me whether your teacher will spot or not, okay? Because you know why the teacher will not want to spot, because they don't want to finger pointing. Wow, 老师你 spot the question 全部没有出啊，哇你骗人的。But I already say this is spotting, prediction. I'm not saying 100% will come out. This is my prediction. All right. Let's move on. So, right, this is my predictions for 2024. Take notes. I'll be covering a lot from this one here. This will be mostly for the prediction that I'm covering for issue. Like this one, issue 2. Then this part here most likely will be under the SBQ, and this one will be under the SRQ. Okay. Okay, this is the topics that I want to cover for chapter 10 and 11 and cybersecurity backup for 7 and 8. So this is what I'm predicting for this coming GCO level 2024. Right, so let's move on. This question as usual. You haven't tell me, are you going to submit these questions here, 1 to 14, which is going to talk about this month, this topic. So maybe by end today of the time, please tell me which question you want to do. All right. All right, so let's talk about chapter 9. All right, so I'll stop my sharing. I go back to here. Now, chapter 9 is a topic that how do we respond tension arising from some economic impacts of globalization? First of all, a global economy. What is a global economy? Economy that goes around the world, SME, MNC. Why is there impact? So out of these 3, a quick one. Let's vote. Let's start with 你觉得 2, 3, 4哪一个最重要？如果你是部长 you are prime minister, which one do you think is the most important, that's the biggest impact to your country? we don't talk about Singapore lah. Let's say, okay, if you want to use Singapore as a platform, 你是部长, 你是 Prime Minister, huh? Which one do you think is more important? Yeah, back to you.
One. Yes, if I mean like it affects everything. If the global economy is like decreasing, then the countries will be impacted and the companies will then be infected and then the individuals will be affected.
But 请问你觉得你哪一个最重要？你最要 start off with?
The global economy.
No, OK， 我们不要讲这个 ，sorry 啊 ，sorry，my fault 啦，my fault， 对不起，我们不要讲这个。
Okay.
我们讲 one, two, three 啦 ，easy。给哪一个你觉得最重要
Three.
？Three 啊 ，individual 啊。
Yes.
OK， why 啊？
I mean like if the economy effects on individual is bad, then the company that won't have much like you won't have much growth and neither will the country.
Actually to be honest high five I will choose number 3 also. Okay, I will choose number 3. Okay, thank you. How about Kira? Which one would you choose?
So you mean like if you exclude one, right?
Yes. The one I write 1, 2, 3. The one very ugly handwriting here. This one. Number 1 why?
It's a more bigger scale. Like countries include companies and individuals. So it's more important.
Thank you. Okay, I'm actually starting my lesson now because we are talking about structured response question. How you respond to my question, okay? Thank you, Kira. Thomas, 1、2、3，哪一个对你最重要？如果你是部长 ，Thomas。
I think I will choose 1.
Oh, country 为什么大哥？
Because I think we need to get the countries like country need have money to like get everything work and get companies to work and to attract company to their country. Then after that we can have people like working and earn money.
Oh, wow, 哇，你真的想得很长远啊！wait， 我不是 sarcastic， 我不是讽刺你啊。I just like the answer. It's surprisingly okay, fair enough. 谢谢大哥天翔。
3.
I beg pardon? 3
3.
讨厌，你跟我跟雅叶一样的，为什么你要选 individual？
Because economy impacts of because economic impacts on country.
大哥，等一下 ，stop 啊 ，pause。大哥，你这样讲话在 oral English 不可以不要紧张，慢慢讲。如果你觉得英文讲不顺的话 ，not smooth Uncle Raymond can I say in Chinese first Mandarin then convert to English？ 不要这样，因为你 sorry 如果你吞你怕的话你会影响到你的 presentation skill 慢慢来宝贝。One more time in 3, 2, 1, action.
Economy impacts on because economy impacts on countries and companies depend on individuals.
That's all Okay. Oh, by the way I think all of you got your student performance appraisal 对吗？一言雅叶Okay. Now these past 2 months Thomas, if you do not receive it now because they are new every month I will have this report to send to you and your parents and to my boss. So a few things that you take note Number 1, if your camera or your mic is not working you better type and send it to me because they will check random and of course it will affect your performance appraisal. Number 2, that's number 2 Number 3 is that if your mic or camera's down you better get it fixed next lesson That's their rules I think your mom and daddy will know and tell you Number 4 is that if you are away for a while to eat or just to go toilet to shut down your mic can but please tell me why you shut down the mic. I want to go toilet, I'm eating. Okay, because all these are recorded. Not only affect your performance, brother, it also affect my performance. My boss will tell me, Raymond, how come like that? And then it will affect my performance. Then now 我没有拿到 bonus. Okay, very fine. But honestly, I don't care the bonus. But I'm caring for you because if it's 1, 2, 3 times you are all like that, any one of you, you'll be straight off in the lesson. That's them, not me. Honestly, I don't care lah, but it's best to turn on your camera so I can see your expression. Thank you very much. Kira, Kira 讲了吗哈？讲了哦，讲了没有？你选 1, 2, 3讲了啊，慧茹有灯。
I will choose the first one because I think if one country can gain a lot of benefits from the globalization, then it can bring more benefits to companies and individuals, like providing the job opportunities or more.
Whoa, okay. Sounds interesting. Some more?
So
That's all? Okay, thank you. Last but not least, Ian, which one will you choose?
I also choose one, but because yeah, the countries when they have like use more globalization, like the positive effect of globalization, then more companies would invest in the country, then like better relationships with other countries.
Thank you. Any more?
Yeah, then like more jobs for individuals. Then individuals also have like a better life.
Oh, wow. I like the word better life. Any more? That's all? That's all, my dear? That's all, huh? Okay, now my turn. I choose the last one, economic impacts on individual. Let me respond to your questions and how are you going to respond to my answer, right? First of all, individuals is very important. Take, for example, Jack Ma, Steve Jobs, Microsoft, Bill Gates. We talk about Xi Jinping. We talk about Lee Kuan Yew, Lee Hsien Loong. We talk about Donald Trump, Joe Biden. We talk about any presidents or anyone or any company. In fact, how they started globalization. So yeah, imagine, okay, now you graduated already and then you come out, you look for a job, but you realize that the country and the company did not give you good prospect. You start off with your own company, you start off with your own product. So maybe you are a scientist, you decided to come out a cure for cancer, all right, a drug, a cure for cancer. And this job is so powerful that you start to sell and then you start to form a companies and then you start to do well for the countries and you start to spread to other countries. So to me, individual is very important in terms of creating job opportunity. You realize every company start off with one person, the founder. The founder, 有没有？例如创始人，对吗？你看那个海底捞 ，for example，你鼎泰丰，Nike、McDonald，Coca-Cola，OK，and KFC，对吗？有没有？就是那个 individual， 他因为他有 creativity， 他有想象力。So 我觉得 individual is the one that start off to build into companies, and then companies to build into countries. Take for example, Ya Kun is the first person to start on the toast bread， 还有那个 toast board, bread top， 这些全部都 start with individual 的。Because of the efforts that individuals, they are allowed to bring in the access, the money. So because of their ideas, they think that 他们要开始创业。When they start to develop their business, eventually and ultimately and surely and definitely they'll form into a company. From a small company, maybe 可能你开始你跟你老公哇埋头苦干。I got this story, Ian. One of my students of mothers, I think is in Chinatown. 我爹爹去 during last year December holiday, I went to eat the 麻辣火锅在Chinatown. So I saw the video, wow, the parents came to Singapore that time, 就是自己穿越做工跟人家打工，然后做了10几个钟头，然后就慢慢的开始做他的生意。Today, he has a staff of 20 or 30 staff in Chinatown area. Okay, I can't remember. Maybe I can send to you later and then you go and watch. So to me, without the individuals, they will not have companies and two countries. Very simple, 天祥. Let's say you start your business. Okay, you want to go and work. 如果天祥 are you there? Okay, 天祥 let's say you got a degree, but 这个国家这么烂呢？这个国家这么烂，你笑什么？我讲新加坡这么烂，你笑我，不要跟你讲话了。OK， 我换人了，换议员。开玩笑，天祥，如果你拿到一个 degree 很好，那你找不到工作，连这边的 company 又不好，你会 migrate to other country 吗？会吗？一样的道理。Then if you don't feel like migrate, right？ 你觉得， 这个国家还可以生存啊。只是那个 company 我做工那个老板不好 ，so I decided to start on my own company， 我自己创业 to be an entrepreneur，which is we're going to talk about chapter 9 later on and chapter 10. Small medium enterprise， 没有小型企业家就没有大型的公司，就没有这个国家独立。Anybody know about Taylor Swift? No lah, my cousin Okay, my cousin who came to Singapore and sing you not racist Why? 天祥 you look at me, oh Taylor Swift 是老外，你是华人呢why? I multiracial cannot. You know Taylor Swift bring a lot of business. You see just one person right, 对吗 Just one person, but because behind got a company, 对不对 So this is my way to persuade you. 我要说服你，因为 individual has the biggest impact to the economy. Let's be honest. 如果那个谁minister 没有去美国去请他来唱歌，还是如果没有习近平来把这个国家政治搞好，他有 company 跟去中国投资吗 ？You understand Thomas？ 对不对 ？I feel I mean you got your answer, I got my answer. You know what I mean? The reason of structured response is 没有说错跟对，你有没有那个说服力 ？Are you able to persuade, to produce and provide a perfect answer to the examiner？ 就是这样，明白吗，慧茹 ？Right? So sorry don't mind 听讲 ，when you are tuned to well I think then sorry your brain cannot start with it。所以你要很快举一反三。Okay, so this is a practice. That's why I'm saying in May and in July it's really wet you one. Okay, let's go. Now, okay, let's take note. This one. I call structures called taxi. Please write down if you have. Ayo, give me a minute. My student sending something to me. Hold on. Oh, hand homework. Okay, wait. Give me a minute. Okay, how? Now, what is taxi? Pay attention now. If you are not able to pay attention, sorry, then you will be very confused why I use the word taxi in your structural response question. Okay, let's read. I read to you. Now, structural response question means you ought to do this. Select your keywords well. React well on your abstracts and with good evidence. Quotes for the right empirical answer. Quest. So I call SRQ. This is stand for quest for the right empirical answer. Now, what is called taxi? Taxi stands for time factors when this abstract happens. So abstract 1, 2, and 3, you have to ask yourself, okay, anything that's before 2000, year 2000 is the past right now. Anything that year 2000 until now, 2024 is present right now. Anything that right 2025 and beyond is future right now. Okay, ready? Okay, so let's go. Now, audience, in a structured response audience, remember just now I talked about individual, you talk about company, Thomas, you talk about company, Kiera also talk about company, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. We are talking about government, Singaporeans, foreigners, senior citizens, students, teachers, soldiers, world leaders, terrorists, workers, security forces, NGO, non-government organization. PMET stands for professional managers, entrepreneur, and technicians. And SME, you know, a small medium enterprise, multinational companies, and mates. Mates means helper, and retirees, skill future trainers, trainees, and opposition parties. 20 different types of people. In fact, the list are all the way. Okay, it can be a semi-retired, it can be housewife, it can be patient, it can be nurse. So the audience is a lot. So in structured response question, you must identify right now at least 3 audience. Okay, 3 types of audience. Okay, then we got about explains the abstract, calling DERL. We will explain to you what is called DERL. And then the I is issue to debate. Okay, so when you're doing the response questions, you must know whether is it issue 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Later we'll do the practice, then you'll know what I mean. Okay, let's talk about this one, 7 marks. So what to write for paragraph 1 and then what to put for paragraph 2. This is the 7 marks. So for 8 marks, how to conclude? So you have to compare evidence 1 and 2. Okay? 7 marks and 8 marks. Take note. 8 marks, you must have 3 paragraphs. Then, do you print this paper up? No. Yaya 有吗？没有。Thomas, do you print? No need. Kiera? 慧茹? No need. If you need to anytime, Uncle Raymond, can you send me the taxi to me for SRQ? I will send to you. Don't worry. But if you print, fine. But please do not share this note with anybody. All right. So why use taxi? So what does taxi do and help passengers? First of all, I need somebody to read there and explain. May I have Thomas? Can you read step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the class, please? Thank you. Step 1.
Step 1. Flag or call or grab to go this destination. Step 2. Drivers start to calculate the amount to pay for the destination. Step 3. Journey begins. Sometimes shortcuts, long cuts, traffic jams or accidents, etc. Step 4. Direct driver to alight you at the right spot. Step 5. Pay the exact amount. End journey.
Okay, so this is taxi. 我们坐计程车 Grab car. This is very straightforward. But how can this TAXI imply for structured response question? Let's go. So number 1, may I have Kira?
Select the extract to do. With step 1, select the extract to do. Step 2, use step to plan your journey to write the location of marks. Step 3, 3 paragraphs, just like GPS. Using so, then how. Step 4, make sure you use the contextual knowledge well and choice of words. Step 5, time management.
Now let's compare. Hopefully I can compare. So you see from this one here, and this one here. The step 1 to step 1, step 2 to step 2, step 3 to step 3, step 4 to step 4, and step 5 to step 5. Okay, you don't go through. Okay, then I put like that. Okay, take note. You realize there's the same way I design in such a way. So flag and call a cat. So you already select the extract 1 to talk about it, which is maybe a 7 marks question. Then you tell the driver, okay, where you want to go. So you know it's a 7 marks. So drivers start to calculate the amount. Okay, how much you're going to travel from point A to point B. So you know you're going to plan your journey. Okay, this is 7 marks questions. I need 2 paragraphs. So journey start and begin. Sometimes long cut, short cut. So sometimes students may write. Oh shucks, man, that's the wrong answer. Oh my goodness. Did I write a lot on paragraph 1? Do I need necessarily to write paragraph 1 so long? Oh my gosh, I think I wrote wrongly. Therefore, it's called a long cut. And then sometimes they got traffic jams, right, or accident. That means you are stuck there already. You do not know the extract 1 question very well, or maybe the extract 2 and 3. Then how you got to 走验弯路 do unnecessarily. Then step 4, then you direct the driver, right, to alight you. So this is where you know that using your contextual knowledge and everything, you are able to derive your answer correctly based on the 7 or 8 marks questions. And then of course pay the exact amount and then end journey. Okay, something like that. Sorry, give me a minute. Okay, that's better. So now let's move on to these 8 marks questions. Very important. Please pay attention. Please, thank you. I'm more concerned about these 8 marks questions. So if you are 8 marks for O-level students, NA, no one is in NA here. Okay, all right. So the 8 marks question, let me move on a bit. Okay, so first paragraph. So what is the point? Later we'll use the example to do it. First paragraph. So what is the first point that you're talking about? The first factors well described with example well explained. Now DERL stands for D. If you want to, you can write down. D stands for describe. The first E stands for explain. The second E is talk about example. The third E is about express your feeling. The R stands for result, and then link back to the question. That is my formula. Some people use other formula. Your school teacher might use different formula to use for SRQ. I leave it to you. So now you're spoiled for choice with a few formula to score well in the SRQ. That's how I want you all to do that. Okay, actually SRQ is not very difficult. Let me share with you later on. Second paragraph, then the next point to talk about compare. And the second factor is well described with example and well explained. And finally, the third paragraph, how to conclude. Factor not included, logical and workable, two-way strategy reason. Campaign, poster, advertisement, social media, describe and give explanation. So describe and explain. Ready? Now, may I ask you, ready? Is parents' love and grandparents' love, which is more important to you? Ready? Okay, Thomas? Parents' love versus grandparents' love, which is more important to you? Can I start? Thomas, which one is more important to you? A is, okay, you start first, Thomas.
Parents and grandparents.
Yeah, 我没有说 parents and 老婆哦。So parents and grandparents, 哪一个对你最重要？哪一个 love？
I think parents.
Parents okay right? No, 没有错Okay, yeah.
Parents.
Parents. Here. Kiera, which one is more important to you?
Parents.
Parents Okay, 天祥.
Parents.
Ian.
Parents.
Oh, last but not least, Wiru.
Also parents.
Also all parents When I was doing this SRQ in my secondary school 天祥, 99% I think my class at the time was it's an NA class you know, it's an NA normal academic class about 38 students 天祥, I think 30, I can't remember. All of them say parents, only one student say grandparents. Yeah. And everyone look at him and did I share with you this story? No Everyone look at him, hey, F you lah. Why you say your grandparents more important? Wow, all scold the vulgarity and scold him. You mean your parents what, useless no good Wow, he keep quiet Kiera, he very cool. You very calm. So I also, surprisingly, you say grandparents love. You know what, Thomas? You know what I say? Mr. Sean, may I explain why I choose grandparents love? Go ahead. So the first paragraph we talk about his parents. Yeah, I agree. First paragraph I agree my parents are important to me, they give birth to me. 对吗？对不对？没有错对吗？天下 Right, give birth to me. Hold on Okay, so the first paragraph talk about parents love. Then the second paragraph, yeah, parents are important, but second paragraph is also saying, when I was born, my grandmother took care of me. And after halfway through, my parents divorced. My mom ran away. My father was in jail. And after my father came out from jail, he went to my grandmother's house and steal jewelry and went for gambling. That is the father's mother and police case. If one day I'm very successful, I will tell my wife and my children, my success owed to my grandparents, my grandmother, who went to collect cardboards, you know, 纸皮箱嘛，纸皮嘛，那种拿纸皮来卖，那种嘎兰古尼 you know what's 嘎兰古尼？那种 rat and rats, collecting all old stuff. So that is a conclusion. Ian, can you mark him wrong?
No.
How many marks will you give compared to the 99% who say parents? If this is an essay, not SRQ, how many marks will you give to A, B, C, D? Be honest. It is a true story, Thomas, this is a true story, Please, Hello, 老师 Mr. Chen 老师 F
No.
give him an F He already the F
I'll
How many
give
marks? A Okay. 天香 you agree 陈老师了。雅叶你 agree 了。慧茹你 agree 吗？ Kira you agree? A. You don't agree? Why?
I don't know how he wrote for like the language. Right?
No. Let's say you don't read that, don't write that. The way he talks, good
Okay.
idea. I mean, good questions. Let's say, okay, don't talk about language. In terms of content, will you give him an A? No? That's a good question. Will you give him an A? In terms of the response, will you give A? Will you respect this boy, Kira? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. How about Thomas? Will you give him an A? Yes, right. Now you see, there's no right or wrong answer. And you know what? After when he finished the whole conversation 先讲，当他讲完的时候，他坐下来他很静嘞，可是眼睛很红You know what? The side, but the student who sit beside him who scolded him he stand out and apologize and say, sorry bro. I respect you bro. So there is no right or wrong answer. Like just now you choose country, I choose individuals, I choose company. Are you ready for that conclusion that will really make a difference? 明白吗，天祥？慧茹，对吗？雅叶，你要使到你的读者跟你的 examiner 听到心服口服to make it sense. If you write the third paragraph and doesn't make sense and doesn't convince you, please change Remember the taxi? 鸡蛋我做错，那个 Grab 嘞，那个 driver 可能不懂我要去哪里Now you get it Okay, let's talk about this one Your textbook might be different from mine This is an old textbook I don't think your new textbook. Is this a new textbook? Do you have a new textbook with you or old textbook? The new textbook? Do you have page 132? I don't think so. This is an old textbook So I'm very hard to explain to you using the old textbook. You have to look at the old textbook that you know what I mean okay? It's about race and religions okay? Sorry, I have to maybe take a picture I don't think I have it here. Let me see Okay, let me see. I have to. I'm not sure whether I put it here. Okay, maybe don't have. I'm so sorry about it. Okay, never mind. Let's look at this one. Imagine, do you think? Okay, like say, this is the question. Kira, no Kira. Huiro, can you read the question, please? Do you think?
Do you think that the role of religion is more important than social economic status in shaping one's identity? Which is more important in shaping an individual's identity?
So ready? I'm using text to describe it Okay. All right. So describe, explain how the role of religion shapes individual identity with evidence. Express the feeling as a result. Okay, ready? Religion is important in shaping one's identity. Okay, that's the question. Time, modern day, audience, Singapore and government. Explain why is this religion. An issue is about how religion can shape an individual identity. Paragraph 2, same thing. Describe, explain how social economic status. That means social economic 就是说 high income, low income, middle income, super rich income people shape your individual identity. Explain. As a result, social economic status is okay. This shaping one identity. Answer your question. Link back to the question. Audience, Singapore and government, and as well Singaporean and government. And then about this one. Okay. The paragraph 3 states which of the two is more important in shaping Okay. So look here. This one is the conclusion. It's more important than in shaping. So social economics is more important than religion in shaping one identity, or religion is more important than social economics in shaping one identity. So that's my conclusion. Can you read to the class, Wilu? My conclusion. Wilu.
Religion is more important than social economic status in shaping one's identity because religion is the fundamental and the root of one's beliefs and identity, one's true identity, especially in a multiracial country like Singapore.
So this is my conclusion, paragraph 3. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, I give you already. This is the one. This is the 8 marks. Ready? May I have Ian read to the class, please? You are supposed, all of you, for your response question for 8 marks, this is how you're going to answer. Please go.
The role of religion is important in shaping one's identity. This is especially true in Singapore as a multiracial society. A religion is an organized collection of attitudes, beliefs, and practices, worldviews, and often worship of a single or multiple gods. Most religions embody a set of shared core beliefs and practices. Some of the religions in Singapore include Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, and Islam. For example, Muslims do not eat pork due to the teachings of their religion, Islam. Hence, the government gives the Singaporeans the freedom to practice their beliefs in their own ways. This encourages and they feel safe and secure to contribute in their own ways to Singapore. As a result, these beliefs shape the way we interact, involve, and intertwine with others. The choices we make and our thinking to make us stronger and better for Singapore. Therefore, religions play an important role in shaping our identity as they influence our way of life and the choices we make.
So Thomas 不见了。Thomas OK 哇，你是事务工啊，变成又回来 OK。So guys, you see this type of DEERL can use in your social study. Whoever is doing history, you can use this. Whoever is doing geography also can do this. And if you are going for A level, you also can use DEAR. This acronym called DEAR. It's a modified for my other teachers. Use it. I've been using this format for more than since 2013. 10 years already. 2013 or 12, I can't remember. 2013 or 2014. At least now plus this year is 10 years already. This formula has been using in JLC for the past 4 years when I'm teaching in JLC Zoom. So please, up to you. You don't want to use dear, I leave it to you. But the very important thing, is hence and thus and therefore. So you see, I described, remember the boy, he described the grandmother love very good, right? Then he explained why the grandmother is very important. And then he give evidence, right, that the grandmother take care of him and because their parents are divorced. Then he expressed his feeling about his grandmother taking care of him. So as a result, he feel that grandmother love is important. Therefore, he feel that grandmother love is not just important to him, but for his future career. Because she really, 怎么讲啊? In Chinese, there's this 成语就是不是用心良苦 but 好像是真的是哇 there's I can't sorry in English it's like she really have to put in all the heart and soul to EKE a living for his grandson, my ex-student. And the best part, when he came back after he passed his NA, he came back from NCDC as one of the main instructor. And one day he came to me and said, Mr. Xiong, I did very well in ITE and I intending to get a scholarship or bursary. How should I approach? Approach the MP meet the people sessions. As long as you're Singaporeans, you can ask for help. Remember the FAS Financial Assistance Scheme. And you can ask them that, okay, because of your situation, your grandmother is like this. So moving forward, Kira, after that, I saw him. I say, hey, how are you? So did you get, yeah, Mr. Xiong, I got my bursary award. And I'm going further study in my diploma. But now I'm in diploma. Okay, very good. I want to further study my degree. Who say NA cannot study university? Who say NT student cannot go university? It's not the IB or IP who can go university. These people confirm 100%, 99% will go to university. Who say express will all go to university? Not all. If you don't 埋头苦干, then the result is gone. Okay, so please take look at this one. So let's look at this one, another one. Paragraph 2. So this is the explanations for religions, okay? Now let's look at the explanation for social economy. May I have, who else haven't read? Yeah, your turn, please.
I'm having a no fever and I have so can not eat.
Sorry, here. The role of social economic 这边开始。
Say that I have a no fever and my throat is a bit dry, so I may not leave.
I beg your pardon? 你说什么？
I'm having a no fever and my throat is a bit dry, so
You're having a fever, ah?
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, sorry, my dear. Next time you tell me earlier lah. 哎呦，不定，你没有吃药？你没有吃药 ？Hello， Miss 牙叶，你有没有吃药？你明天要上学吗？
有。
有啊。Okay, take care. Sorry. 好。Get well soon. Thank you. So I arrow another person lah. Okay, 天香。
The role of social economic status is also important in shaping one's identity. As an individual, it will help one to be successful in achieving his or her goals in life. One person social economic status shows his success and accolades.
Accolades 就是你的 rewards， 你的 awards， 就是说你在你一生当中你拿了多少 award。very simple like the the Kim Jong-un, the North Korea general, they got a lot of those medals on their shirts. Excuse me, can you look here? I know your parents are sitting beside you. Carry on. One person, I can see them. Hi, hello. Okay, carry on. One person
in social economic status shows his success and accolades through various means of accomplishment via the system of meritocracy. It also shows the type of lifestyle this person possesses due to his wealth as well as education background. There are 3 types of social economic status, and most Singaporeans are inside the middle class. The standard of living and the affluence of the upper middle class, as well as the mass of the middle class, show the stability of the society in Singapore and affordability of Singaporean purchasing power. Thus, once will feel as a Singaporean, the person will be able to thrive to do their best as the person find there is a security net and job opportunity in Singapore. As a result, this will greatly encourage the person's socio-economic status to rise and may lead him or her to live in a different type of lifestyle which can influence and impact his character greatly. Therefore, social economic status play an important role in shaping our identity as they influence our way of life, both in social economic status and choices we make.
Is it true? Is it really true that social economy 这么严重吗？昨天讲 imagine you're a restaurant manager. You are a Michelin star restaurant 啊，你开一个餐馆，你懂 Michelin star 哦，就是很高贵的餐馆啊。Then people coming to eat is usually very high end， 很有钱的人啊。那忽然间有一个 couple 进来啊 ，uncle auntie 啦，60多岁的哈，70岁，他们穿得很普通。Will you allow them to come into your restaurant and eat? 跟你讲。From the look, you can tell they are not very rich, right? The way they dress 啊，他们没有拿 Louis Vuitton、Chanel bag, not expensive 啊，他们没有 wear 那个 expensive watches or things like that， 还是 wear diamond ring. Will you allow them to come in to eat? Back to you. All of you, can you? Why not? 天香say. 天香 Hello, brother. Can you hurry up? I got a lot of things to teach 麻烦你。不会啊。Okay, all of you agree with 天香 thumbs up. If you don't agree with 天香 thumbs down. Go, respond. Quick respond. If you agree 天香 Thomas, yeah, can thumbs up, you your emoji. 还要讲这么久的。Hello， 每个大哥大姐，如果你赞成天香，不要给那个 old couple 进来他的餐馆吃，因为他根本看了还是没有钱，你就 thumbs up。如果你不同意他，你就 thumbs down， 这么简单。哎呦，那 take so long to respond, my dear. Can you use the emoji? No, I can't see your emoji. Use your emoji there. Not this one. The thumbs down. Thomas, thank you. Like Thomas like that. Kira, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, hello, Kira and Yaye. Okay, Yaye, maybe you don't need, never mind, you just stay there, huh? Yeah, I agree with you, Kira. 你们全部thumbs up，你们真是狗眼看人低啊！他们虽然是穿的很朴素啊，doesn't mean 他们没有钱呢。他们可能他的 Rolls Royce 啊，他在很远的地方，他们走路来哎。哇，天香，你怎么可以这样？Joke 啊，开玩笑啊。This is just a response, remember? Because this month we are talking about response question. Right? I want to use real life, real life example. 你听过国王的你听过有一个故事吗？那个有一个很富有的人请他一个人去吃饭。then 他穿的很朴素 ，very simple, and then you go to the dinner, and the guard and the people throw him out. He was so fed up, he went back and changed to a very expensive suit. And the moment when he sit down, he took all the food and poured to the shirt. Everyone was so surprised. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Oh, 那个主人是请我的衣服来吃饭，不是请我来吃饭。Very funny. Okay. Okay, may I have 慧茹? No, Kira, last paragraph. So you have to wait now. Let's go.
Therefore, the role of religion is more important than socio-economic status in shaping one's identity. This is because the role of religion embodies spiritual teaching which more heavily affects a person's character and behavior in the society, hence his identity. Apparently, socio-economic status does not affect that much or may not have a stronger influence as most of us live under the same status in Singapore. Therefore, the role of religions play is more important than socio-economic status in shaping one's individual's identity.
Kira, which school are you from? MGS, right?
Yeah.
Does MGS say, okay, the poor children who don't stay in landed property, go to this class. Those who stay in condo, come to this class. Those who stay in landed property will go to the best class. 有吗？没有啊，对不对？ I believe in your class there are some really FAS. You know what's FAS? Financial assistance. What is the purpose of MGS or other school? Meritocracy. 一视同仁. Everyone have an equal footing. Everyone has the opportunities. But sorry, Kira, there are some countries they only 招待有钱人But 你不觉得吗？慧茹、天祥、Kira, and all of you listening, Thomas and Yaye and Ian, 你觉得每个拜 okay, MGS maybe not because MGS is a Christian school, right? Correct not? So you know every Friday those government school that is non-Catholic, sorry, non-Christian school every Friday 12点半你们就 end lesson 了，对吗？一言没有一言没有天下也没有慧茹有吗 ？12:30 government school 为什么 12:30 every Friday they will end school at 12:30? Because the Malay have to go for the mosque doing prayer. Do you know Singapore's holidays are all about religion? Do you have a holiday, the richest holiday for the rich people? 有吗 Thomas? 没有对吗？ It's only for the holiday for the Hari Raya, Deepavali, Christmas, and what they call the Vesak Day. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you. Let me talk about this topic very seriously. When you see this kind of question, to me, Uncle Raymond, 我不用讲的，我一定讲 religion is the most important in Singapore. Okay, Hui Ru, please drill your head this. If you don't agree with me, Hui Ru, it's fine, or any one of you here, it's fine. You have your own. No, Uncle Raymond, I'm a free thinker. I never believe in religions one. So don't tell me about religion. Give me a minute. I want to coffee. I got students tell me this. Ian. Sorry, I don't think religion is important. But finally, I convinced that students that religion is important, but you don't need to take a religion. People can die and destroy another country because of religion. Because religion has been in this world for thousands of years, and you cannot get rid of it. Because of religion, people come together. You see, listen, Thomas, and everyone listen, Thomas. One religion can have many races. Agree not, Thomas? One religion can have many races, right? So inside the race, for example, Muslim, Muslim can be Muslim, Chinese Muslim, Indian Muslim, a white Muslim, African Muslim. You see? But so that religion is the kind of really spiritual bonding, like you cannot take away. And I don't know, this is live recording. I don't know, most of the teachers who are marking, especially my age or maybe younger, somehow or rather, and this is social study is marked in Singapore. And most of the social study, like myself, we are very embraced to talk about religions. And as being a Christian, if any student were to write religions, maybe you can say, Uncle Raymond, you biased there, 你有偏见. Yeah, I may agree with you, right? 偏向. I cannot accept anyone to say, oh, Muslim really idiot, Christian worst idiot. Huh? Cannot, 对吗，一言？但我们不是会有那个 racial riot 跟 religion riot， 对不对？我们不可以这样讲，我们要对每一个宗教 all equal. Don't curse and swear other religions. Respect the religions. Then you got peace and harmony. Now, honestly, can I ask, beside coming to Singapore, some of you come to Singapore and study, or why you choose Singapore as your home, besides education, as one the number one in the world, so-called, what is the purpose of coming this country? Why don't you go Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam? Why Singapore? Ian, curious. May I ask you? No. Okay, why don't I ask you in another manner? If you have a chance, say now you are in another country, or Ian and all of you, yeah, just relax. If you feel like talking, you talk. You don't feel like talking, you type. Or if not, just sit back and relax. Relax. 如果你要躺在床上听也可以哈 I won't stop you. It's better, okay? 你的 well-being, 你的 health more important to other women. So Ian, imagine now 你从别的国家，为什么你要来新加坡？
Singapore is very safe.
Why safe?
For example, other countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, you can bribe the police, but in Singapore, like the police
Who
have
tell you that you can bribe and this is live recording,
cause I personal experience.
Your personal experience, 这不是道听途说了这是 real life experience This is a direct response Thank you, Ian. I was in Vietnam. I also got like that I cannot take it Give me a minute. What is it? What happened? Sorry guys, my wife too shocked cannot take things, so he asked me to take something. Okay, thank you very much. What and beside that, what else, Ian? Sorry.
Yeah, then Singapore like they also got like another reason Singapore is very safe is because they also like got banned a lot of like drugs. Like for example, like in Thailand also have a lot of like drugs. Yeah.
I heard they allow cannabis in the food. My police friend recently went to Thailand because his wife is Thailand. So every now and then we as police officer, we also got urine test, surprise urine test. And if we got drugs, that's it, end of the story. Bye. We're going to lock up already. So you're very worried. In Thailand, sometimes I eat the food, I don't know whether they put cannabis. I think I better be careful. I don't want to go Thailand because the street food 那个街边的食物有时候他们放这种 drug 吃了下去不懂怎么样。I don't know why they allow so it's safe Okay, is it their religion or is it their social economic status or is it their culture? Thank you. 慧茹 why let's say now 你是别的国家，为什么你要来新加坡？
One reason is the safety.
Sorry, my dear, I really can't hear you very clear. Sorry, can you speak one more time?
So also, one of the reasons is the safety, because Singapore has very strict laws, and my parents feel relieved to let me come here to study. And another one is compared to other countries, Singapore is not very expensive place.
Very racist.
No, expensive.
It's expensive.
It's not that expensive compared to some of the country like US or UK.
你 US 很便宜啊，大哥，我也不敢去 US 啊。你的 color 跟我 color 去 US 完蛋了，对吗？种族的那种racist 啊。Okay, any more? No, I agree with you. But sad to say, a lot of people complain about Singapore very expensive. But we also, our government also give and give to a lot of citizens. Correct? Oh, by the way, Hui Ru, did I hear you wrongly? Your parents are not staying with you? Yes or no?
They're in China.
Oh, they are not staying with you. They are in China. Then you stay with who?
Myself.
Alone in one big house?
No, I rent a room with others.
You rent a room with others and then 那个吃饭这些洗衣服你自己做啊？ Oh my God, man, bro, I respect you, man. Wow. 离家背井来到新加坡，千里迢迢108000里来这边埋头苦干，为了一个文凭。大姐，佩服你 ，my respect。你有什么困难找 Uncle Raymond， but 我要收 commission 的。开玩笑啊，不只是你一个啦。最近我有一个学生也是，不要说可怜啦，他妈妈是在上海，是重庆。他一个人宝贝在这边已经20多岁了，my ex student。那我问他，哎，你要来我家吃团年饭吗？他说不可以，我做 overtime。哎呦，你懂为什么他这么埋头苦干吗？他就是要赚多钱，希望他跟妈妈可以跟他一起在新加坡住。他已经跟他妈妈离开已经一段日子。That day, last year the mother came for 1 month only, then have to go back because he cannot stay longer than 1 month. So now he has to work hard for it. Those people who 能吃苦who able to take hardship and challenges, the conclusion is that you will definitely make it through life because you really treasure your every single second of it. I'm so sorry to say, Hui Ru, there are students who are like you, but they never treasure it, and then sorry, therefore, you see, sayonara. My respect, I mean seriously, if you really need help or anything, if you get bullied or you need because your tenant, your landlord take some action against you, you can look for me. Okay, I have friends in the property, and as a police officer, I will do my best to protect your interests. But if you have families members here or relative here, of course you can consult them. I don't stop you. My interest is to protect all my students' well-being. Thank you very much. So this is the one you see. Oh, Thomas and Tian Xiang. Okay, now your turn, Thomas. Why you want to come to Singapore? Let's say now you're adult already. You're from other country. Why you want to come to Singapore?
You mean like for me, or you mean for example like?
For example, 你现在是大人了不是你的父母亲，你自己为什么你要选新加坡呢
？I don't think I'll come to Singapore.
Oh, why?
Why not stay in China?
Okay, good. Nothing wrong 为什么呢？
I mean, so first, China is my homeland. I know Chinese, and I'm going to probably teach my kids about Chinese, and I think that will become his new language. And second, China is big enough and got a lot of views, and yeah, it's quite. I myself can't even like see all the things in China itself. Then why for me to come to Singapore? And third, China got my relatives, got everything I need. Then why I come to Singapore? And fifth, I'm a Chinese, and I got nationalities there. It will be easier for me to do everything in China and compare to Singapore.
Yeah, so you're talking about social economy already. So you're not talking about religion. I totally agree. Thomas, if you 照意去if really we got the chance to meet my first place is to 去九寨沟 and 桂林还有这几个地方to see 那个山跟水or 长城I want to visit 长城 again. That time, the last time I went to Great Wall of China was during the winter time. I want to visit during the summer time. I totally agree. So you see, what Thomas says is not wrong. why you come to Singapore? Because your parents may want you, I use the word may, want you to develop a culture to learn and study. And to be honest, China cannot, man. Can, right? In fact, if you are Malaysian, why a lot of Malaysian students want to come to Singapore? Is it so good about Singapore education? As far as I'm concerned, as a teacher, as an educator, I feel that, Thomas, you're right. Every country has their own system. If not, how can China today can develop aircraft carrier, can develop BYD, can develop Oppo, can develop so many high-tech technology? Of course, the scientists and the expertise might go overseas and study, get the result, come back to China and contribute to the country. This is what social study about. Thomas, I wish you all the best. Whether you stay in Singapore and in China, 不要丢我们华人的脸，很重要啊。所以你讲得很好，因为你要你的子孙学到华文，不要丢我们5000年文化的脸。Very good. 天祥。
I was staying in Singapore because in Singapore it is very safe in Singapore because there are strict rules and less corruption. So everyone will be treated by the government fairly.
Okay, thank you very much. So it's also about social economic data already. Realize most of you talk about safety, but nobody talk about I come to this country because every religion have a fair share. In fact, a lot of Indians, people from India, I may be wrong, 100% wrong, or maybe half correct, that when they come from India, they do bring their own religions and cultures and values and traditions. Especially when they come here, mostly are either they are Hindus or Muslim. And they are very particular in their religion. And because of their religions here and build a bond that they feel that this is a country they allowed to practice their religion freely, openly, and without any discriminations. Therefore, they feel they should bring their families here. As you know, India is such a huge, like China, big population. So, Thomas, if you are going back to China, you're competing about more than 10 million people. Don't say 1 billion, 10 million people. So, 你一定要经济独立，别出心裁. Really must be rose among the thorns. How you do it? So, Thomas, get your O level, your diploma, your A level, and then get your degree. And then when you're after that, if you don't feel like serving national service in Singapore, and you think this country has given you the best rating, but you still don't want to stay in this country, please move on to a better life. My purpose is to make sure my students get a better life. And please serve the society with your good, honest, sincere heart. All right, back to you, Kiera. Why would you like to choose Singapore?
So like, one reason why I wouldn't want to stay, a very big reason is that I wouldn't want to stay in Singapore is because of the weather.
You don't want to stay in Singapore?
No, like I cannot decide.
Wait, sorry. Did I hear you wrongly? One of the reasons that you do not like to stay in Singapore is the weather, correct?
But Singapore is also because of the safety. So like two sides. So the safety reason is there are no guns, a non-corrupted government system, and then there are less natural disasters.
So wait. The one reason you don't like Singapore is because of the weather, is it? Yes, I get used to it. I've been staying here for 50 over years. And when I go to cold country, I cannot get used to cold country, but I like to wear winter clothes. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Kiera. Any more? That's all. Is it that's all? Yeah, you realize that all of you, I will not ask you, don't mind. But if you want to talk, it's fine. Maybe next round. So you realize out of 2, 4, 5 of you staying there, most of you never thought about religion is important. Maybe this is your generation. Okay, and I think most of you don't have a religion. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, nothing wrong. Okay, let's go for this one. Pay attention. This is also back to SPQ. So inference with purpose, reliability, utility, which is usefulness, and comparison. Take note of all these here, and you must make conclusion and make assertions. Check cross-referencing. I told you, especially utility, look here, please pay attention. Check your provenance. You know what is provenance by now. If you're not sure, please ask me what is provenance. Provenance means the source A tells me that this is written by a cartoonist. Source B say that this speech is given by Mr. Lee Hsien Loong. Okay. Excuse me, my nose a bit itchy, sorry. Then check the typicality. Is it was said by an opposition party, so it's only one-sided and therefore it's not reliable? Or is it because they have checked the biasness, because the opposition party want to defame, want to mock the government, and check for evidence, check for limitation? This is the most important. For goodness sake, please take note. This source is not reliable. This source is not useful because it has limited reliability. Similarity, please, for goodness sake, 3 paragraphs. One paragraph talk about similar. The other paragraph talk about difference. Is there a difference here? Similarity, one paragraph difference. Okay. Okay, that is the one I'm talking about here. Take note. So these are the most important. These are all usually 6-7 marks. 6-7 marks answer. Okay. This one usually the maximum 5 to 6 marks. Okay. And this one usually at least 6 marks. This one also 6 mark questions. So just for the benefit of Thomas, in issue 1 we call NRIC. Just to recap, what does issue 1 talk about? Nationality. Remember the 4 different marriages, and then we talk about race, religions, and rights. To me, as usual, I will put this as a first choice. Oh yeah. This will be my first choice. This will be my second choice, and this will be my third choice. Okay, and identity will talk about the high class, the middle income, and the low class. Then citizen with culture, we talk about Singaporean. Then the PR, and then we talk about foreigner. Okay. Then of course, maybe you want foreigners, talk about also got high class, expatriates. That means they are professional skilled people like scientists, doctors, professor. Then we talk about skilled expats, just like manager, banker. Then we talk about WP, work permit. Okay, sorry, this is talking about the garbage collector, or maybe a very low income below $5,000 or $3,000. Then we talk about floats. Okay, float stand for chapter 4 and 7. I hope the new SS did not change much. Okay, this is based on the old syllabus. I think more or less are the same. This is the one I'm expecting to come out in your exam this year. And take note of this. Okay, foreigners, we know it's foreigner. That's this how this float, Thomas, how this float referring to all here. Yeah. Okay, one more time, because I'm using my mouse. Okay, one more time. Okay, one more time. Okay, this float referring to this one. Okay, floats. Okay, opportunity, awareness, alertness. Okay, we'll talk more about that in next few lessons or next month. Then world. Okay, what does world stand for? The world we are talking about, W, also all this here. So that's what we are doing this one entire month, relating to this word here. Okay, WORLD. This one don't have, it's only this one. And represent the word. So now we are talking about chapter 9, and things like that, okay? And move on. Okay, this is the last slide. So I'm going to go back to my presentations for the PowerPoint. I'm not sure I show you this slide, so I got a lot of classes. As you can see, China and United States as well as Japan and India, well, Indonesia also quite high. You realize T stand for trillion of dollars. But the biggest player in the whole entire economy is US and China. And of course by Japan. Right? And then the rest of the countries here. So if you ask me, Thomas, you're not wrong. In future to go back and hopefully you can develop a better career prospect. The rest of the countries here, you see Hong Kong, because Singapore is such a small country. You see, you can see all these countries are quite big, all very big in land space and geography and the space they have, all big countries. Singapore is the one of the smallest here among all here. You see Nigeria, South Africa, Turkey, okay, Ireland, Sweden, Norway, Switzerland, Belgium, Netherlands, Spain. All these are the European countries. United Kingdom consists of 4 countries, which is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. And you can see all these really produce a fair bit of contributions. Okay, now look at this picture here. As I mentioned just now when I start the lesson, I already told you that I feel that individuals is more important. Very simple. Hey, sorry, where is my drawing? Because without the individual, this is like, you study science, right? Nucleus. This is a nucleus. Okay, this is a nucleus. I put an N here, a nucleus. And the rest of this, you see, without the individual, I don't think you can form a bigger circle like countries. Countries are made up of a lot of individuals. Without the individuals, how can you form a country? That's how I explain. You might disagree. I leave it to you. Next, I move on to this one. I think I have to find, give me a minute. I thought I give, don't have sample to do. Oh my God. Okay lah. Next lesson, I will give you a homework for SRQ to do. So by now you know what is taxi already. Okay, let's stop sharing first. I'm a bit worried. How come I thought I put in a homework for you all to do? How come here don't have? Never mind, I can take a picture and send to your group chat. Okay, next week is our school holiday already. So yeah, don't have. So by now you should know how to use taxi for SRQ. Okay, using taxi for SRQ. What is taxi? Let's recall back before I show the slide. Taxi stands for the time factors. Don't worry, next week we have the questions. I will tell you what is the time factor, audience, and explain an issue. Okay, don't worry. Let's go back to my chapter 9. So global economy, can I have Kiera do, oh no, I don't want Kiera. Thomas, are you able to read to the class, please? Thank you. A global economy.
Global economy. Global economy definition and meaning. The global economy is the world economy or the worldwide economy. It is also the system of trade and industry across the world that has emerged due to globalization. In other words, the way in which countries' economies have been developing to operate collectively as one system.
You agree now, Thomas? So if you can, all of you don't mind, maybe this is your homework. Can I have your own definitions? What you mean by a global economy? Reverse reading is called the economy of the globe, economy of the world. So how can economy impact globalization? How can such a small country like Singapore impact the world with so much money? Wow, my goodness. You look at the two slides. Singapore is contributing $0.32 trillion, which is 0.44% of the world economy. You realize that all these countries are bigger 10 times, 100 times than Singapore. And yet, here he is here to play a part. And you guys in the future will be playing this contribution here. Okay. So I hope you can do it lah. Okay, now what are the example of global economy? Can I have Hui Ru?
As of 2017, the following 15 countries or regions have reached an economy of at least US 2 trillion by GDP.
US $2 trillion by GDP, gross domestic product in normal.
In nominal or PPP terms, Brazil, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia,
Okay, never mind, we skip all the country, yeah. Never mind, we skip all the country. Brazil, China, France, Germany, Italy. Sorry, one more time. Brazil, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, South Korea, Mexico, Russia, Turkey, the United Kingdom, and last but not least, the United States, as well as the European Union. European Union, we're talking about Luxembourg, Spain, Portugal, Norway, Finland, Sweden, Switzerland, Greece. Which country again? Yugoslovakia, Czech Republic, all these countries, Romania, Poland. What is the purpose of the economy? Back to you, Ian.
Definition. A global economy is an economic interdependence established between the most influential countries that drives the worldwide economic environment. It is also the aggregate economic output, movement, and influence of all countries.
Okay, let us play this game. Please choose a country. China, US, and Singapore are not included. They are already considered a global economy player. Can you choose a country that you think they can play a part in this purpose of global economy? Since you are reading this, Ian, which country? Which country?
I mean, have like a lot.
Yeah, choose one. Correct. I like the way you say not China, US, and Singapore not included.
Like Australia.
Thank you. Hui Ru?
sorry, can you pardon?
Thailand. Do you say Thailand?
I mean, can you pardon the question?
Huh? Sorry?
Can you pardon the question?
Can you what? Pardon you a question, is it? 我听不懂你在讲华文，讲完华文。
就是可以重复一下问题。
Can I repeat my question now? Can， 就是说，你觉得除了这个贸易对这个世界的贸易有很大的贡献，不要讲中国、美国跟新加坡啦，说那个宝贝议员讲说是澳大利亚、Australia， 还有哪一个国家你觉得对这个这个世界的经济有贡献？
Germany。
哪一个国家？
Germany。
Germany, thank you very much, Kiera.
United Kingdom.
Pardon?
United Kingdom.
Okay, fair enough. I'm asking you. I'm surprised that these are all the countries you all know. I'm looking for countries that you never heard before. Or I heard before, but seldom students say before. Thomas, your turn. Thank you, Kiera.
Japan.
Okay. Tian Xiang.
In Indonesia.
Which country?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. 对吗? Okay, very good. Okay, Yaya, maybe I leave it to you. How come nobody talk about Vietnam, Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, New Zealand, Argentina, Chile, 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 or Bolivia, Mexico, Canada, Nigeria, South Africa. 为什么没有人讲这些国家 ？Sri Lanka, Maldives, 毛地洛夫啊 ，Maldives 啊，华语叫什么？毛地洛夫啊 ，It's a very nice country 啊 ，a lot of nice beaches. All these countries also play a very important part to contribute to the economy. Philippines, 你没有吃香蕉啊 一眼有没有吃香蕉？有没有吃香蕉啊？你不吃香蕉的 ？OK，你没有吃榴莲？哎，你没有吃水果？你没有吃水果？你跟我讲哪一个水果你有吃 ？Which fruit you eat？
mango.
Oh, mango 啊，是。哎，mango from which country 啊？啊，Philippines also got mango right？ 哦，Philippines got mango. I like mango 啊。Man can go， man can go。芒果对吗 ？Mango can be from Thailand 对吗？Thailand，you know Thai people eat mango rice。so mango from Thailand 对吗？所以他们出产很多 mango， 然后他做什么 mango pudding， 听过吗 ？mango pudding 有没有所以这些也是 contribute to economy 吗？他把他们的 farmer 种这些 mango， 然后他们是谋生。OK， what else OK thanks move on okay, entity benefit of trade-off. Please take note of this word trade-off. What does trade-off mean? Ian, can you carry on? Economic?
Economic impacts on countries. Economic growth is one of the benefits for countries due to globalization. With globalization, trade becomes increasingly commonplace, and this increased trading leads to more wealth being generated. Free trade agreements signed between countries are an example of how globalization leads to the increase in trade, which in turn leads to economic growth. For instance, Singapore and the US signed a FTA that came into force in 2004, allowing for a free trade of electronics, information technology, and petrochemicals.
Wow, coming to how many years? 20 years, Ian, 20 years already. This free trade agreement has helped Singapore a lot. If these do not have free trade agreement, I don't know whether Taylor Swift is able to come to Singapore or not. I don't know. Does it included as one of the free trade agreements? So you see, a small country, one day all of you will be contributing to this country. And some of you might also help to contribute back to China because that is where our ancestors come from. 这是我们的根对吗 Thomas？ 这是我们要饮水我们的根，我们一定要知道。So if this morning was it this morning or the yesterday？ 如果是新加坡跟中国打仗，我会帮助谁？如果是中国跟台湾打仗，我会帮助谁？So this is a very good question to ask. Of course, if it's Singapore and China, of course, I will stand by my country, Singapore. But it's very sad. I'm going to kill my own 同胞 in China. But that is where, Thomas, 就是那两国的那个 individual, 就是那两个领袖 cannot see eye to eye, 对吗？ So you see, individual is very important to the economy, to the globalization, 对吗？雅叶，你每次打仗就是那两个上面不合嘛，他们就打仗，害到平民百姓 all the commoners get involved. All right, last paragraph before I call it a day. May I have Tian Xiang?
This increases trade in these industries and hence increases economic growth. Economic downturns that may have previously only been limited to other countries may now affect one's own country as a result of globalization. A country may withdraw its investments or reduce its demand for goods and hence leads to less income and employment opportunities for other countries. Example.
Stop. Suddenly, when you talk about this, Tian Xiang, it comes to my mind. You know who is Huawei, right? Tian Xiang, Huawei, the phone, the CEO, right? Recently, was it 1 or 2 years ago or 3 years? I can't remember. Remember, the Huawei, the daughter was being locked up because they say they leaked the information, right? In US. 你记得吗？慧茹Kiera 这些是会影响到我们以后将来的 situation 的。So when Tian Xiang was reading this about limited to other countries now affect own country as a result of globalization， 因为现在华为、OPPO、Vivo right 这些 handphone 忽然间很大 ，and now with BYD one of the top best seller of the EV car than Tesla。 And then now we got WeChat, we got smart Xiaohongshu, we got other chat group, other operating systems. The US might start to think, oh my God, I have a very big competitors. Shall we stop them? Shall we prevent them? We cannot prevent competition, please. We must be sharing resources and help the world. If we have this, it will end up World War II. As some of you have studied history, you know what happened to Hitler, Stalin, and other countries. So you realize that my stand still make the same. Because of the individual, it creates a lot of issues and problems and challenges, or even can improve the conditions, just like Jack Ma, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, okay, or Albert Einstein, as per se, because of their inventions and their interactions to things. So this is how I feel why individuals play a big global impact in economies. That's my feel. Okay, carry on.
An example of how recession in one country can lead to a domino effect in others is during the global financial crisis in 2008. In 2008, in which the recession in the US escalated to a global recession due to the US large role in international economies. Many banks internationally were forced to close because their income was derived from investments in the US.
I tell you, when 2008, that was the time I was nearly jobless. And finally, the following year, I went to teach in MOE. So that was the year that I think 你出事了没有啊？先讲2008，你出事了吗？几岁啊？
你出事？
几岁？
Zero, just born.
你you born in 2008啦？
啊。
你在2008年出生的？
Yes.
哇，你这么老啊？开玩笑，okay. So you see, the year you're born, your mommy daddy was very worried for their rice bowl 他们的饭碗呢。Because of this global financial crisis in US 就是 I think one or is it the Lehman Brothers or was it some individuals in US because 他贪污他吃了很多人的钱 and end up the whole economy upside down. This guy, I can't remember, was it the Lehman Brothers or George Soros? You go and Google it, George Soros, S-O-R-O. This guy nearly made the Asian crisis, 金融大危机wow, the financial crisis, a lot of people out of job retrenchment. So you see, 天祥、慧茹、Thomas, Kiera, Yaya, and Ian. So 我的 stand 还是那个 individual has the biggest impact. 就是那个 CEO 如果他做错事情，整个完蛋了。所以我是觉得这些是，而且 same thing right。如果一个领袖 in the leaders are no good the whole country will collapse. So it's all about individuals. That is how I feel I mean, you all can disagree with me. You can say country. So I'm using all my resources and evidence to prove that individuals has the biggest impact to economy. Next week, I thought I would still talk about individuals. And being honest, I've been talking this slide for many years. I will still choose individuals. The more I talk every time, I feel that individuals are really right. With more example, the more I talk every year, got more things coming in, more evidence. So it support me. Okay, that's how I feel. So your homework is very simple, is to talk about a global economy in your own definition. All right. And of course, let's go back to this one. Oh, sorry. What's wrong? This is the one. This question is going to relate to you. So please, let you see this one here. Okay, all this. So if some of you have done your homework fine, please kindly choose your question now, if you can, so that you prove that you are going to do your homework. Because if not, it will affect your student performance appraisal. Okay, you don't need to choose now. If you are not feeling well, you just listen. Then later you can ask me again. Okay, come. Ian, which question are you doing?
Last time I already do.
Which one?
I did the negative effect of globalization.
Question number.
Number 6.
Number 6, okay, so Ian done already. Put YY, okay, done. Tick. Thank you. How about Hui Ru?
I also done. I did number 11.
Did I return the homework to you?
No, I just said to you that you said
Huh?
I prefer.
Wait, I really can't hear. 对不起，你在讲，你有做这个功课哈？Sorry，慧茹，我听不到。
我做了第11条。
第11题 number 11，你交了吗？
交了。
我 mark 了吗？
没有。
你有交咩？
交了。
哦，好，你在那个 WhatsApp 给我好吗？
好的。
你再说 Hi Uncle Raymond 然后我再 check。Okay, thanks, thanks. I will mark for you. Thank you very much. I think so. Kiera, have you done?
I did question 5.
Sorry?
I did question 5.
5 Is this one?
Yeah.
I marked already?
Oh yeah, you went through it in class.
Okay, thank you. So, Hui Ru, sorry, I will mark for you, So I put this as in no. Thank you, Hui Ru, I received it. I think you sent something to me. Question 11, Hui Ru. Okay, so I put like that. I know that I haven't marked, Okay. How about Tian Xiang?
I can do 12.
12是不是这个？
Yes.
Okay, so I will see the two of you. Thomas, which one will you want to do? Yes, Thomas.
I think maybe number 4.
Number 4, okay, sir. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'll put Thomas, as in like that. Okay, so I will wait for your homework, and then we'll discuss more on that. And let me save in case it's lost. Okay, class, thank you very much. Next week, I will say tonight I will give you. I'm going to find out the SRQ question for you all to do, and then we can discuss more on the next Sunday's lesson. By the way, on the 24th of March, 24th of March, let me see. Please take note, 24th of March, I'm in KL, Kuala Lumpur. I may have a night meeting with some of my friends there. I'm not sure, is it okay to change the timing to say maybe in the morning? Okay, in the morning at 10 o'clock. I will send in the group chat, see whether can change to the morning. If cannot, then no choice. I have to plan my meeting with my friends. You can take a picture if you want to. Somebody asked me to put this up. Okay? Can thank you. So on the 24th of March, Sunday, I hope y'all can change from 8 p.m. to maybe in the morning. Right? We'll see how I mean, sorry, 因为我会去吉隆坡，然后我也跟朋友meet my friends and relative friends there and relative there.